What up? This is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix new series, The Glory. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, ring that bell, so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. Let's rock this! First up, I would like to say thank you to Netflix for granting me the screeners to the first 6 episodes of this new show. They've asked me to not spill spoilers, therefore this review is spoiler free. I repeat, there are no spoilers in this video review. Alright, come gather round my fellow K-drama fans, because straight from the peninsula comes this new show that arrives just in time for us to close the curtains on the year 2022. Now, as you all know, I am a sucker for revenge stories. So as soon as I heard that that's what The Glory is about, I'm like, hell yes, sign me up to watch this thing, pronto. And what's my verdict? Let me put it this way. Do I like this show? Yes, I do. Is this show for everyone? No, it is not. And even revenge stories fans out there are gonna have some mixed feelings about it. Why, you might ask? Well, for one, The Glory is super duper slow. It is not action-packed, it is not fast-paced. Hell, I would not even remotely categorize it as moving gradually. I mean, these entire first 6 episodes are mainly about just the build-up and just the taunting and just the characters puffing out their chests against one another. That's all it is, spread across 6-hour-long episodes. So putting your patience to the test doesn't even begin to describe The Glory. Having said that, guess what? It works. It totally works on me. The stare down, the exchange of threats, those razor-sharp Spitfire dialogues are so tantalizing. And so this first season is basically just a one big tease that's far, far from giving us the ultimate payoff. And that can get frustrating, but goddamn, the anticipation is killing me. The Glory is a Korean drama that tells the story of a woman with a broken soul due to childhood violence who dedicates her life to a meticulous web of vengeance to all the accomplices who brought her childhood nightmare. Dong-eun now lives for one and one purpose only, and that is absolute revenge against the childhood bullies who destroyed her life. So let me elaborate further on that synopsis since we have time to kill here. So there's actually a total of 8 episodes in this first season, but Netflix only granted me the first 6, and that's more than sufficient. Right off the bat, you already kind of get the sense that this is gonna be a slow burn drama, because episode 1 opens with a pretty lengthy sequence of just Dong-eun driving around the hills, listening to some mellow, sentimental soundtrack music. Kinda gets you wondering, where the hell are they going with this gloomy intro? And then we jump right into the flashbacks, which take up a big chunk of episode 1. And I gotta warn you, that whole part is not easy to watch. In fact, it's pretty difficult to stomach or to sit through. What you see on this episode makes bullying in America seem tame by comparison. Which also goes to what I said earlier about The Glory not ending up as everybody's cup of tea. Now, the subsequent episodes focus mostly on adult Dong-eun, with the flashbacks frequently happening every now and then. But by this time, in the present day, Dong-eun is slowly orchestrating her plan to get back at her bullies. Turns out, part of that plan is for her to recruit unexpected allies along the way, because no man is an island, and she does need help. And revenge makes strange bedfellas. Look, what you need to understand is The Glory is essentially a character study. Dong-eun is a damaged, traumatized individual who's not able to trust anybody anymore. So when somebody comes along and shows her a glimmer of generosity and pure intentions and kindness, she immediately gets suspicious and defensive, or she thinks of them as a distraction, or she'll try to pull them into adopting her mindset. So this show is pretty much a psychological drama with emotional complexities that are very well examined in my opinion. Could that whole thing have been done in less than 6 episodes? Perhaps. But come on, who are we kidding here? When have you ever seen a Korean drama that is short and quick? Anywho, the performances by all the actors on this show across the board are extremely intense. Song Hye-kyo, Kim Hyora, Park Sung-hoon. I'm sorry if I butchered their names, but their intensity is operating way up here. Look, I get it. The Glory is a soap opera, so a certain degree of over exaggeration is expected. But their fury and their vitriol can also be sometimes a little bit over the top. I still wickedly enjoy it though, but man, you have got to have some twisted mind to be writing some of these lines. The one that eventually bothers me is the constant going back and forth to the bullying in the past when they were in high school. I mean, once or twice I get it. The physical torture is awful. It's an important context to have. And the show really wants us to know and feel where Dong-eun's anger is coming from. But hammering that on your head over and over and over again, I'm like, dude, is this really necessary? My point is, the Glory could do with less of that. It doesn't have to constantly remind us of it. So, while it is not fair to judge an entire show based on just its first 6 episodes, my opinion still stands, and that is I like The Glory, but not everyone will. You see, this show is an acquired taste, even for a revenge subgenre. The Glory is both exquisite and brutal. It's both stoic and savage. And right now, I'm definitely hooked. And hopefully, season 2 will let us in a little bit more on how her plan pans out.